Hi, sweetie pie. This is continuing the Black Snowman, and this is part three. The part two was interrupted by the phone, so we'll resume. Where it is that he had fallen asleep imagining those amazing scenes. Um, Jacob did, and he's a bit gruff and disgruntled, and but Pee Wee's pretty excited about it and excited about finding bottles and cans to collect and turn in for the money, and then getting enough money to buy their mom a present for Christmas. And Jacob is just disgruntled, and he doesn't think that there's any way that they'll get enough to do that. So where we left off is Pee Wee wakes up and he's ready to go out, and he says to his brother, "This is your last chance. Are you coming with me or not?" And his brother says, he rolls over, turning his back to Pee Wee. You can see in the picture there. And he says, "Go hunt garbage by yourself," um, said Jacob, and he pretended to go back to sleep until his brother left the room. After Jacob dressed, he poked around the kitchen stove to see what Mama was cooking for Sunday dinner. "I'm making your favorite," Mama said. Mama was always trying to make things better. Pee Wee was right. She deserves something special for Christmas. "I'm going out for a while," Jacob said. Jacob looked up and down the block, but Pee Wee was nowhere in sight. Then, boom, an explosion. Jacob hit the ground and hit his head. When he looked up, he saw smoke and fire coming from the abandoned building across the street. The Black Snowman appeared at his side. "Pee Wee is in that building," he said. The snowman ran into the burning building with Jacob close behind. Great licking flames devoured everything they touched. Wooden beams collapsed as the fire consumed their last bits of moisture. The air was filled with smoke, smoke that seemed to form the shapes of the great Africans, giving Jacob courage and leading him to his brother. Jacob pressed himself close to the coolness of the snowman's body, and the snowman covered himself and the boy with the Kente. Beneath this magical cloth, they were safe from the smoke and the flames. In a room on the second floor, they found Pee Wee, huddled in a corner, sobbing between coughs, sitting next to the shopping bag that was half filled with bottles and cans. As Jacob hugged his brother, he noticed the trail of water that the snowman was leaving behind him. The snowman's feet had melted away. "Restore, restore," the snowman said, and the snow returned to his feet. The snowman removed the Kente from his own shoulders and wrapped the two boys in his protective magic. Under the safety of the Kente, there was only room for two. The snowman melted rapidly. His feet and legs had turned to slush. He walked awkwardly, bumping into burning beams and stumbling over fallen debris. His melting arms felt for the doorway and found Jacob's outstretched hand. "Snowman," Jacob whispered. "Restore, restore," the snowman repeated, but he was weakening. "Jacob, get your brother out. Jacob, believe in yourself. Gather up your courage. Fight, Jacob. Fight off the flames of all those bad feelings you carry inside. Believe in your strength. Believe in your love for your brother. Believe that you can save Pee Wee, and you will." Almost overcome with tears, Jacob said softly, "I believe, Snowman, I believe." "Restore," said the snowman once again. Jacob wrapped the cloth even more tightly around himself and his brother and fought smoke and flames all the way down the stairs. Once again the Africans appeared and showed Jacob the way. When the boys reached the bottom, they turned around. The snowman was gone, leaving only a puddle of water, water that soon evaporated in the extreme heat. "Whatever do you think he is?" Oh, sorry. "Where do you think he is?" Pee Wee asked. On one of the bottom steps, Jacob noticed steel wool buttons and a funny old hat. "I think he's gone," Jacob said. As the boys left the burning building, they saw their mother break through the crowd. Jacob felt smothered in hugs and kisses. He decided that it was a good feeling. Jacob closed his eyes and took a long, deep breath. He suddenly felt lucky to have Pee-wee and Mama. He felt glad to be alive, and he felt good about himself. Restored, yes. My cans, said Pee-wee. I forgot my cans for Mama's present. Hush, said Jacob. We'll look for cans tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll go together. It took several hours for the fire department to put out the blaze. Finally, it was all over. On his way back to the truck, one of the firemen noticed a colorful cloth hovering over the snow. Thinking his daughter could use the cloth to make a dress for her doll, he picked it up and put it in his pocket. The end. The Black Snowman.